Hi everyone, this is Balazs from Racing Brick. 1 year ago I made a video about the X-Star lithium-ion 1.5V batteries and the corresponding BCA charger, and I found them great for motorized LEGO builds. X-Star reached out to me again and sent me their new generation of lithium-ion batteries with another charger, so I will show you today what's the difference and how useful they can be in the LEGO world. So, here's the box. The new charger is called the LC8, and I received 6 of the new batteries to be able to put them in the LEGO battery boxes and hubs. What's new about these, apart from the color? They are still 1.5V lithium-ion AA batteries, their capacity is somewhat lower. These had 3300 mWh, the new ones are only 2700. Well, this is not really an advantage so far, so let's talk about those. The new charger looks quite similar to the BC8, but there's one major difference. There's only one indicator LED on the new charger, while each battery had its own on the old one. How should you know the battery status then? Well, here's one of the party tricks. The batteries have built-in LEDs. They blink while they are charging and light up constantly when they are full. Honestly, I'm not 100% convinced that this feature is really that useful. Adding the LED to the battery apparently took some space, so the capacity had to be lower. I would rather choose the previous setup. But luckily, that is not the main new feature. These lithium-ion batteries provide constant 1.5V until they shut down, which is really great since there's no gradual slowdown that you could see with the regular rechargeables or the alkalines. If you want to see the performance of these and the comparison with other solutions, then I suggest to watch my previous videos about batteries, the link is in the top right corner. This sudden shutdown has a side effect. Apps and anything with a battery level indicator cannot really warn you about the status of the batteries. As you know, regular alkaline batteries provide 1.5V when they are brand new, meaning 9V for a 6-pack, but the voltage drops quickly and constantly, so devices can easily show you the battery level status and can warn you before they run flat. I did run this pack in this track set for a while. Actually, I created a pretty violent stress test to use the batteries, running it back and forth in this box. As you see in the Control Plus app, there are 3 dots for the battery level. This is at 2/3 right now. The powered up app unfortunately is less precise, it still shows full charge. Based on my experience, this app really only shows full or empty, nothing else. The Brick Controller 2 app, however, is way more reliable. Here you can see that it is around 60 something percent. Let's run it for a while. Now it is down to 50 something, so it drains gradually. Nickel metal hydride rechargeables like these from IKEA start a bit lower, still higher than the nominal 1.2V by the way, then get pretty stable around 1.2–1.3V and drop towards the end. As it is quite difficult to find the exact spot where rechargeables run out of juice, I chose to run them until they die, then charge them a bit to show you how they behave right before they are completely drained again. So, these are the IKEA batteries. The Control Plus app shows 2/3 for these one as well, but BC2 tells us the truth with only 37%. In reality, this means the vehicle can barely move and it is just about to stop and die. Now, what about the first generation X-Star batteries? BC2 shows me 80%, Control Plus shows us full charge, but how long will they really run? Well, the vehicle runs pretty well compared to the IKEA rechargeables that are visibly weak towards the end of their capacity, but I can only run a few rounds here in the box. Control Plus still shows 100%, and then it suddenly stops, won't move anymore, disconnects from the app, and I cannot even turn it on, so there was practically no any warning before it died. How about the new X-Star batteries? As you can see, Control Plus shows 2 dots out of 3, so we get a similar view like we had with the alkalines or the IKEA rechargeables, and BC2 also reports 54%. How close are we to the end? Speed and power is still okay for a while, but then we see a slowdown, so there's a visual feedback, and the hub's LED also starts to blink, showing us that the battery is about to die. Additionally, we also get this warning, so the app still can connect to the hub but notifies us about the batteries. With the first generation X-Star batteries, the app couldn't connect to the hub at this point. So, I think this extra function of the new X-Star batteries is visible and useful. You get a constant higher voltage through all the capacity of the battery, but you also get a warning towards the end before it runs out of juice. You can find links to the official X-Star webpage in the description, and there are different official stores listed. I couldn't find big differences between the prices of the two battery variations, so you can decide whether you prefer a slightly bigger capacity or a better battery level indication. I think they are definitely better than regular alkaline batteries, and although they cost more than the IKEA rechargeables, they also make your LEGO creations faster and more powerful with their higher voltage. Please let me know your thoughts in the comments, folks. If you like this video, then please give it a thumbs up. I also suggest to subscribe with notifications, as more exciting LEGO videos are coming soon. See you next time, bye bye.